Hey everybody, it's Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. We're going to take a look at 2.5 stories today. We're taking a look at VanEck, SolidX, and CBOE, who are meeting purportedly with the SEC. So that's some pretty good news. We'll take a look at this new blockchain course that's offered at the University of Tokyo. We have this article by a new author, a new contributor, Neil. But let's begin not on altcoinbuzz.io as always, but on our altcoinbuzz.io Twitter handle. We're encouraging you guys and inviting you to watch our videos ad-free on the fast and secure Brave browser. We'll appreciate if you can use this link, which is right here, and share with your friends. Each referral that uses the browser for 30 days helps us get $5 and will help us make more collectibles, which you guys have been very receptive to so far. So thanks very much. And if you do click on the link, this is where it brings you. It's an easy way to support Altcoin Buzz on YouTube. Use the new Brave browser and we will contribute on your behalf. You can download Brave if you've not already. I continue to say what I use all the time when I'm producing videos for YouTube, and it's a wonderful browser. I have only positive things to say about that. So check out our link and check out, of course, our tweet there. It's going to be linked to in the description below. On to other news here by Chris. VanEck, SolidX, and CBOE meet with the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. So it was reported in a memorandum from the SEC that members of VanEck, SolidX, and the CBOE BZX exchange met up with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on the 26th of November. Their discussions were centered around the proposed Bitcoin ETF proposal. So as you know, VanEck has tried many times in the past to get this ETF passed, but the latest, proposed in June 2018, seems to have the best chance of being passed, at least we hope so, as Chris writes. The ETF is a physically backed ETF that is planned to be listed on the CBOE's BZX Equities Exchange. The talks were mostly about Bitcoin being mature enough to support an ETF and comparisons between Bitcoin and gold, silver, and oil, all of which, besides Bitcoin, currently have their own ETF. So this is, when you click on that link, the memorandum is what you're going to bring up. Oh, just a sec. There we go. So the memorandum here, you can see who it's from, to whom it's directed. It's dated here on November the 28th, and the subject, as I just explained, is the meeting with VanEck Securities Corporation, SolidX Management, Potomac Global Partners, and CBOE BZX Exchange. Bit of a lengthy document here, 63 pages, but if you really want to dig into the nitty-gritty of all the details, we'll have this for you. You can link to it below if you so choose. Going back to Chris's take on the story, here we have a quote. The linkage between the Bitcoin markets and the presence of arbitrageurs in those markets means that the manipulation of the price of Bitcoin on any single venue would require manipulation of the global Bitcoin price in order to be effective. Bitcoin, therefore, is no more susceptible to manipulation than other commodities, especially as compared to other approved ETP reference assets. So that's a little sample of the report, which, as we just discussed, you can dig into if you so choose. It is worth mentioning that this presentation came one day after the SEC Chairman Jay Clayton voiced his concerns about market manipulation in his talk at Consensus Invest 2018. Interesting timing there. So once again, we'll have this. If you want to check it out, it can be linked to below. And finally for today, blockchain course offered at University of Tokyo. This is a contribution by one of our new authors and journalists, Neil. So there's all kinds of background here as to why Bitcoin and blockchain are so popular. Increasingly, yes, they are more and more popular in terms of academic circles, universities, as Neil points out, including MIT and Cornell. You have certain professors at Cornell, for example, that are actually stunned by the level of interest that many students have expressed in blockchain technology and its surrounding applications. The phenomenon, however, writes Neil, is not limited to the United States. Specifically, the University of Tokyo, one of Japan's most well-respected universities, is now officially opening a blockchain course, is offering one, Unlike other Asian countries such as China or India, whose governments have openly criticized cryptocurrency, Japan has recognized Bitcoin as legal tender for some time now. And if you guys are not familiar with that story, it's worth brushing up on. It's important to note that the university received a sizable donation from a consortium that included the Ethereum Foundation, a Swiss nonprofit associated with Ethereum. So yeah, put two and two together. I think there's a little bit of politics in there. Another entity involved in the donation was the Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, the country's second largest bank by assets. The other entities that contributed to the course were these companies. So you have Hotlink, Money Forward, Zipper, JSS, and Good Luck 3. According to a statement, the course will be called the, quote, Blockchain Innovation Donation Course and was launched on November 1st. The course will continue until late 2021. The course specifically hopes to focus on how blockchain can be used societally. So the move is a logical one considering that cryptocurrency jobs are booming in Asia. If you want to check out that link that's referenced there, then it's an interesting read. So a little bit more here, detail in terms of Neil's article, but that's the gist of it. Certainly there is more and more interest. It's nice to see countries like Japan really embracing it, especially at the level of their academic institutions. And as Neil concludes, more universities will likely teach courses related to blockchain technology and cryptocurrency in the coming years. Let us know if you're lucky enough to be enrolled at the University of the University of Tokyo in Japan. They seem to be pretty progressive and forward-thinking when it comes to some of the courses they're offering. Here's a quick piece that was referenced, which explains how blockchain jobs are booming in Asia, even as cryptocurrency prices struggle. Similar news was also covered here by Forbes. Universities show a surprising leading light in cryptocurrency adoption. Let us know what you guys think of all this in the comments below. And as always, do be sure you're following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News. Follow us as well on Instagram, Facebook, and Telegram. Check out our last video. Check out our website content. Have a wonderful Saturday, everybody out there in the Altcoin Buzz Army. All the very best of luck if you choose to invest. If not, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Either way, take care.